Hello everyone, this is Martin from thehypnotickey.com. Recently I found a video on the internet with a young guy from Canada trying to talk himself out of a speeding ticket given by the police at the exact spot where the speeding ticket was given. And what's kind of interesting about this, and the reason why I'm going to show this, is because of the hypnotic language he's using during this little exercise. And the video, I think definitely it's legit, and it's all right, and it's true. If it's all right to do, I'm not sure about that, because you're definitely playing with some things you shouldn't be playing with, police, speeding tickets, and all of that. But in the context of how he's using hypnosis, I find this kind of interesting. So first I'm going to show you the whole video, and then I'm going to decode it, decipher it as we go, bit by bit, so you will understand exactly what he's doing, what kind of techniques he's using, and hopefully it's going to be a little bit educational.
We're in a small area near my house where the cops probably speak French better than they speak English, and you'll see in the video why that's important for me right in the beginning. What they're doing is they're driving around in their car. I'm expecting a call from them when they find police officers who are doing speed control, and we're going to try to go get the attention of these cops. Meanwhile, I'm going to drive around and try to, speed a little bit, burn a couple of stop signs. Like I said, nothing too dangerous. And I mean, it needs to be dangerous enough for the cop to want to stop me, but not dangerous so that I'm not endangering anyone else. And hopefully we'll get the attention of a cop. And so yeah, I'm just going to start driving around, and I'm expecting a call from the boys if they see something. Otherwise, well, stick around, guys. Hopefully we'll see something fun soon. Let's do this.
He's up this corner?
Yeah, from what Rob said, he should be right around the corner over here. Okay. So I'm going twice the speed limit.
Okay.
I'll burn that stop sign. Doesn't look too dangerous, and because I think he's right. I'm not sure. I think he's right around there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's there.
He was? Saw him?
Yeah. I don't know if he caught me though. Oh,
is he coming? He's coming?
He's good. You got it? Hide the camera.
Oh shit, okay.
Hide the camera.
Okay.
Here goes nothing.
Huh, I hear it.
Here goes nothing. There we go.
Monsieur, je vous arrête pour le stop que vous avez pas fait juste avant. Vous avez complètement passé devant.
I'm sorry, do you speak English? You speak English?
Yes, I speak English.
Okay, good. Then you can help me. I really need to know where the closest gas station is, please.
The closest gas station?
Yeah.
Is that why you burn the stop sign just ahead at about twice the speed limit, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's fine. But you know what? If we just forget that for just a second, we'll get right back to it. But if we could just forget it, we'll get right back to it. If you could just tell me where the closest gas station is, please.
The closest gas station, you just follow up there. At the end of the street, you turn right. It's the main street. On your right, there's a Petro-Canada, something like that at the right.
You know, it's funny because I knew that, but it's as if I just forgot. It's like, sometimes you get up and you go somewhere to do something, and it's as if you just forget the reason you're there. You don't know if you remember to forget or forget to remember. It's just as if it just slips from your mind, But it's good that I found you, because now I know where it is and I can go. I can just go.
Yeah. It's there.
Oh, good. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Look at it. He's kind of confused. He's just standing there looking. Don't say anything. Don't say. I'm just gonna turn here.
Are you serious?
Did you see him? Dude, did you see him? He was like totally confused, man. He completely forgot. There we go.
Monsieur, je vous arrête pour le stop que vous avez pas fait juste avant. Vous avez complètement passé devant.
I'm sorry, do you speak English? You speak English?
Yes, I speak English.
Okay, good. Then you can help me. I really need to know where the closest gas station is, please.
All right, this first clip is quite interesting, because as he told in the video, he's definitely wanted to go for a French-speaking policeman, and he's kind of changing the pattern. He's doing what we call a pattern interrupt, because the officer definitely wants to tell whatever on his mind. You know, we had just had a criminal act and he wants to talk about that. But the guy in the car actually interrupts that. He does a pattern interrupt and he applies some info like help me, words like help me and I really need, because he's also kind of, you know, wanting the police officer to help him, and police officers out there to help. So this is the first crucial thing that's happening, that he wants to do this pattern interrupt to kind of get the policeman a little bit off guard.
The closest gas station.
Yeah.
Is that why you burn the stop sign just ahead at about twice the speed limit, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's fine. But you know what? If we just forget that for just a second, we'll get right back to it. But if we could just forget it, we'll get right back to it. If you could just tell me where the closest gas station is, please.
Okay, now fun stuff is gonna happen, because now he's anchoring a couple of things. He's also looping a couple of things. And what he does actually is he's getting the officer to repeat everything in English instead of French, and interrupts him once again. And he says, that's fine. So he's acknowledging, it's all right what you're gonna tell me, but now I'm interrupting and telling you something. And the officer stops politely, and he said, if we just forget that, on the word forget, he snaps his fingers. That's anchoring the word forget, so it has a way more bigger effect in his mind, in his use of words and everything. And I guess that everybody knows how it feels like to have what you want to say. It's just on the tip of your tongue, but you just forget it. And that happens when something suddenly just interrupts your pattern. And that's what's happening right here. So when he says forget, snaps his fingers, that's what's happening. And he's doing a promise. He said, well, we will get right back to that once again. And he repeats everything once more. So just forget it, snap his fingers, and he says we will get right back to it, and then continues what he started to ask before, and that was asking directions for the nearest gas station.
The closest gas station, you just follow up there. At the end of the street, you turn right. It's the main street. On your right, there's a Petro-Canada, something like that at the right.
You know, it's funny because I knew that, but it's as if I just forgot. It's like, you know, sometimes you get up and you go somewhere to do something, and it's as if you just forget the reason you're there. You don't know if you remember to forget or forget to remember. It's just as if it just slips from your mind, you know? But it's good that I found you, because now I know where it is and I can go. I can just go.
Yeah. It's there.
Oh, good. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, this was actually a lot of fun, because I know it's a big clip. I should have divided it up into two, but I really want the whole flow of this clip. We have the actually, the turnaround on this one is, instead of the officer still believing that he just stopped this guy, the guy tells him, well, it was good that I found you, so it was good that he found the officer. So he's changing things, he's changing the whole structure of why they're even talking. And then he overloads him with a lot of ideas of how it is to forget. He makes the most perfect loop. I don't know if I remember to forget or forget to remember. It's a perfect loop because it means the same thing. And when it's looping, it's kind of growing on you, and you're definitely gonna forget exactly what you're supposed to do a couple of minutes before this happened. And he's also interacting with memories. Do you know how it feels like when you slip your tongue, when you forget things and all of that? So he's continuing talking, overloading him with forgetting anchors and memories. And then when we have some kind of a silent moment where you can definitely see the officer is a little bit confused. His whole body language falls apart a little bit. He gets his parades down. He loses his authority. And he says, well, then I can just go. You showed me the way to the gas station and I can just go. I should go. And the officer clearly doesn't know exactly at that moment why he stopped him, because he found him. And he just provided help, showing him where the nearest gas station was. And the guy says, well, then I can just go. And he said, yeah, you can go. And this is how hypnotic language is actually structured. And just imagine if you use this correctly and if you use this in a positive way on yourself, on your friends, on clients, changing their behavior patterns, thought patterns and everything, how easy it is to change things that you think that you can never change. Behavior, whatever. And so this is why I wanted to show this, to show you how great and how powerful the hypnotic language is, and how easy it is to do when you know exactly how to do it. So I hope this inspired you a little bit, and I hope you like my decoding of what happened, and hope to see you in the future. Bye.